Good morning and welcome to Gardening at McCluck Inn. We have some new plants that are just sprouting up like crazy. Remember all those sunflowers that we had up there against the fence line? Well, these are from those sunflowers that reseeded. As you can tell, we'll be having more sunflowers soon. Let's check out that right there. See? And there is another bud there on that one. And small ones over here. But yeah, these are all volunteer sunflowers, even one over there. But those are all our volunteer sunflowers that just decided to sprout up. We did not plant those, but we're excited to have them. We don't have anything actually planted in these beds yet, but we will sooner or later. As we go into the gate, you'll see my side of the arch right there with my Christmas Lima beans on it. I just picked off a handful of dried beans because they're looking kind of scraggly now. I'll probably be getting 1 full quart of dried beans off of this plant. I've got some kale planted over here. That looked like carrots that's coming up there and there. That right there is gourmet lettuces. And I've got my collards over there. This is my thyme. That's just like rebounding like crazy. A lone potato that somehow managed to survive in my garden. More collard greens and stuff, and garlic over there. There's an onion that I did not pick. This is something I'm proud of, all my carrots over here. I have one lone marigold growing right there. It's reseeded itself. Weed. Some more, which I hope is carrots over here. This right here is a broccoli. Chinese green sprouting broccoli, which Patty gave us from the garden. Some more carrots over here and along there. I've got this whole row planted with garlic and onions. This is mustard that something has been eating on. You can see the leaves. More garlic coming up over here. More mustard over here. My bed looks kind of like empty right now, but when everything continues growing and stuff, it will be nice. This one right here is kale. A little tiny kale plant right there, which I'm happy to have. Another weed trying to grow there, which we do not like weed growing in our bed. More collards. More garlic. But I need to plant some more stuff out here. Let's go check out my potato bed real quick. This is my potato bed. And again, weeds growing up in it. I've also put some carrots out here. They're starting to come up there. But this is potatoes. Small potatoes that I had in my house, and I just thought, hey, put them out here. Let's go see what the other beds are doing. Our cherries are looking kind of pitiful because it's that time of the year. We still have some of the starts with a C, cayenne peppers out here. That's all the red that you see. These are still turning. We've got jalapeno peppers over here. None of these are ripe yet. We have cabbages there in the middle. We still have some green beans growing, as you can tell. Over here we have Chinese pink cabbage. I mean, not cabbage, but celery. I got cabbage in my mind. See how the stems are all pinkish red? These are the beets that Paul and the cabbage and the celery. Why am I thinking cabbage now? These are the celeries and the beets that Paul transplanted from that bed over there. The one that's all cleared. So we're going to need to be planting some more stuff in this bed too. Our radishes over here are like going like gangbusters. We've got a few of our tomatoes here that are turning. That's good. More tomatoes. These tomatoes are turning red now, thankfully. See? But they're also splitting some too. Some more beets over here. Petunias. Still have to dig this bed here out. Another beet there. Let me show you our hollyhocks. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is the apple tree that somebody gave us. She got it from, she actually grew it from a seed from an apple that she got at the store. So that's pretty interesting. Some of our trees that is getting watered. They are now on a watering system, which we're very thankful for that. That means less work for us to do each day. This is the bed that Keisha's been planting. She's got little plants out here that were donated to us by Patty from the Victor Valley Community College plant cell. This is all stuff they had left over and she just donated it to us. Another tomato plant that's gone wild. I'll tell you, these little tomatoes taste wonderful, especially after the cool weather that we've had. Let's check out our strawberries. This is a bed that is strictly for strawberries. We thought they had all died, but look, they're coming back. All the greenery, that's all new growth, which we're very, very pleased with. Now let's go down here and check out our pumpkins. Now remember this pumpkin patch? It was all weeded. Look how clean that looks now. It looks absolutely amazing. Our pumpkins are finally getting more ripe. Now look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm surprised it didn't die on us. And we have a tiny little watermelon right here. That's a cute one. This one here is probably going to be dismantled just to get that mellow plant out of there. We still have corn in the cob some. See? We'd probably take some home with us today. A lot of it was stripped off last week during our community day, which was actually a lot of fun. I did get a sunburn on my arms because they're now peeling. That's no big deal. Anyway, that's it for our garden tour for the day. We're saving up buckets and stuff to put in this 3-tier planter here. We're going to be putting 5-gallon buckets or else the 5-pound kitty litter buckets there, square ones. And then we can grow stuff up in the buckets. So it's a nice little 3-tier planter. Over here are all the plants that Miss Patty gave us from the Victor Valley plant sale. These were all donated to us. We're going to be using this big bed here. Not sure how big it is. I'd say it's probably about 4 feet, maybe 5 feet wide. We're going to be planting this bed here full of carrots in the springtime. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's go see Miss Nellie's bed over here. She's the lady that rented one of our beds. And she has ginger, parsley. Let me get over here. I'm not sure what that is. But she's got parsley growing here. She's got garlic, I think, or scallion, something like that here. Not sure what that is. But her bed is looking a lot better now. We have some tomatoes over here that's finally ripening up, which we're very, very happy about. So, Tracy's celery is really taking off here. I mean, this last bout of rain we got really and the cold made her celery just take off. Her red cabbage plant here is just getting eaten like crazy. I guess we'll have to go in here sometime and find all those worms that's eating her cabbage. That one's getting really hit hard. That one right there is barely getting any at all. That's her broccoli. Cabbage, broccoli. Her basil. She's got potatoes over here. More cabbages. More broccoli. Oh yeah, that one got hit. All the rain caused all the soil to bounce up in it. See it? See all the dirt there that's on the leaves and stuff? Wait. That's not dirt. That is from the frost that we've had. Yeah. So she needs to pull those out. She has more banana peppers growing on there, which is kind of like cool. But that's it for our garden tour, and I need to get busy watering these plants. And I just found another bean that was dry, see? So that's always good. No matter how often I come out here, I always find at least one bean that I missed. But yeah, it's